Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Luisa. In today's video we're gonna talk about how to learn Italian, tips from an Italian. In case you don't know me, and that's a good chance because a lot of people have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm Luisa, I'm Italian, and if you wonder why I'm dressed so elegant, it's because I'm going to an 18th birthday in a couple of hours, but I've got ready too early and I had this sudden urge to film this video since a lot of people have been subscribing to my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's why I'm dressed so elegant. But yeah, I'm not done, but we're gonna deal with this for now. Anyway, I first wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing. If you're from TikTok, comment down below. From now on I'm gonna subtitle my new YouTube videos both in English, that are auto-generated, and Italian, so you can practice as well, and make sure to check out my old videos because I tend to talk in Italian quite often when I'm with my friends and family. Anyway, without further ado, make sure to subscribe and like this video for more content about sustainable living, my life in Italy, and language content. And let's get started with this video. If you see me look down, it's because I have a couple of notes here. First of all, since a lot of people now want to learn Italian thanks to Maneskin, which, let me say, I'm so proud of the guys from winning. I'm in love with them, I'm obsessed with their music, and yeah, I'm really happy that a lot of people have discovered them thanks to Eurovision. By the way, make sure to comment your favorite song from them in the comments. The first thing I would say, if you don't have any understanding of Italian, I would say first get exposed to it. Even though you don't understand a thing, I think it's important to consume content about it, and then try to get the basics down for grammar. A good channel I recommend is Italian with Lucrezia. I'm gonna be linking all the resources I'm talking about in the description below. So yeah, I would say definitely check out her channel. And then something I do when I want to start a new language is I usually go online and find a PDF with the basic grammar rules. There are tons of free resources out there. You may have downloaded Duolingo. I think it's a good start to just get a brief understanding, but I usually get bored with Duolingo, and yeah, I don't know if it's a good technique to stick to it, but if you find it useful, definitely use it. A great tip I would give to you is to have a language diary. I've done this with both English and Spanish, but yeah, it's like a diary dedicated to the language, and then you write in the diary a couple of, I don't know, phrases about your day or about yourself, and you challenge yourself in this way. And then you can also write out like 10 words a day, 10 new words, like just by looking around yourself and trying to remember how things are called. And then if you do this vocab thing, another important thing you should do is flashcards. They're really helpful and fun, and I usually use Quizlet. That it's an app for flashcards, and I think it's really well done and complete. Also, I would say it's summer, and I think you have like the time to set a language learning routine, and it doesn't have to be something really heavy like studying. I don't believe languages should be studied, but should be like absorbed and understood. Like, I've got the best results by getting as much as possible exposed to the language, and I've learned English this way. I didn't feel like studying like it was something hard to do. So yeah, set like a language routine where you have like your diary and you write your sentences, you find your vocab, you review your flashcards. And also, I've just signed up on the app Cappuccino that allows you to make a podcast with your friends. I'm gonna be sharing there every day, like stories, I don't know, something, and I'm gonna say it first in English and then in Italian. And you can sign up in the group. I'm gonna be leaving the code down below, and you can also participate in it. I've seen that there's the option to give prompts, So I'm gonna give a couple of prompts here and there, and then we can chat together. And the cappuccinos, so-called cappuccinos, are only 3 minutes long, so it's not a big commitment, but I think it's a really good habit to pick up, and in the long term, if you stay consistent, can bring you really good results. And I think it's a fun way just to chat between each other, find language partners or people that are interested in the same stuff as you. Then, since we are all obsessed with Maneskin, I would say like music is really helpful, and I would advise to watch a lot of like interviews by them. I know a lot of people now on YouTube are translating their interviews, so I think that would be really cool. And also with the songs, I mean, sing out loud, it always helps. Getting back to get exposed to the language. I think like TV series, podcasts, and YouTube channels are really important. I think like it's the way you learn a language without feeling like you're studying. So for like TV series, there are a couple of Italian TV series on Netflix. Baby, it's an Italian original. Summertime is an Italian original. Scam Italia, it's a Italian original. I'm gonna leave more suggestions in the description box, but in the podcast there are literally, like I said, our podcast. And then one podcast I really like in Italian is called Palinsesto Femminista. It talks about like feminist issues, but yeah, that might be a little advanced, so just make sure to first have the grammar, the basics down. And then with YouTube channels, I usually like when I start getting interested in a language, I tend to go on YouTube and research the topics I'm usually interested about in the target language. So for example, sustainable fashion in Spanish, moda sostenibile for example, zero waste in Spanish, zero basura, and something like that. So I would say find something that you like, fashion, makeup, I don't know, games, anything, learning languages, and then translate like the keyword and find it in your target languages in Italian. I don't watch a lot of Italian YouTubers, but I remember a couple of like YouTube channels I sometimes watch. There are Venti that talk about a lot of interesting things, and Call Me Didi, she's really funny. And if I come up with other like YouTube channels, I'm gonna leave them in the description box. Yeah, and I think that's all I have to say for all the tricks I've picked up by learning English, and I started learning Spanish, but I'm not fluent. Oh, one thing that's really helped me when I started getting serious about getting fluent in English was I started watching a TV series in Italian but with English subtitles, because I had the grammar rules already, like the grammar basics, I had them. So I started seeing how the things I was hearing in Italian were written in English, and that helped me a lot. So you can also try that with TV series and even with YouTube videos. I'm gonna in fact subtitle my video from now on. Yeah, because you already know like how your language is, and you just have to see how it's written in the other language. I was watching Dynasty when I first started, and they started talking about businessy stuff, and I couldn't understand a thing, so I switched back to Italian with the English subtitles, and somehow that worked, because now I have a YouTube channel in English and I'm pretty confident. Like I have a C1 level, so I'm pretty confident in my skills. I mean, the accent is not there, but yeah, you know, accents are beautiful and are unique, and I've learned to accept mine. And yeah, for pronunciation, as I said, maybe this trick can be a little tricky for pronunciation, but yeah, make sure to like listen to a lot of music, listen to a lot of inputs like TV series, YouTube, podcast, and I think you need to get as much input as possible, and then you will see that the phrases and the expression are going to come up. And yeah, that's it for now. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I can definitely do a part 2 to this video. And yeah, I would also wanted to do a Q&A in English and Italian, since there's a lot of new people here, and I think it would be also fun to do, to mix up, even though my brain, I don't know if you can handle it. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, leave them there, and I'm gonna be doing a Q&A in English and Italian. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!